More than 250 Venezuelan men detained for months in El Salvador's CICOT prison have returned home. They have been deported by the United States earlier this year, not to Venezuela, but rerouted under the Alien Enemies Act with no hearings, no charges, and no explanation.
Primero que cuando llegaron los aviones allá y me dijeron que los vuelos se fueron para allá, yo no creía. Más sin embargo, me busqué meter por el código A y me dice, no, sabe que no aparece en sistema. Wow, o sea, sabe desaparecido.
That's Carlin Fuentes, mother of one of the detainees. For her, the homecoming is emotional, but complicated. The first time she saw her son after his release, she told the Latino newsletter he looked physically present, but emotionally vacant. He was distorted, quote, as if he had just woken up from a dream. She said she feared he would need a lot of mental help. But Fuentes was not alone fighting for the detainees. In June, Jetsi Arteaga joined other Venezuelan mothers on a trip to Geneva, where they had delivered letters and personal testimonies to UN human rights officials. They hoped to raise alarm about the conditions their sons were facing in CICOT.
Estamos tocando puertas, solicitando ayuda, exigiéndole al alto comisionado que se pronuncie con respecto a lo que está pasando con nuestros hijos.
But at the time, they received no public response. Arteaga's son, Carlos Alejandro, was one of the detainees. She found out where he was through a phone call from his partner.
Y me dice, ¿viste lo que pasó con los aviones que salieron de Estados Unidos? Yo le pregunto, no, dime qué pasó, ¿le pasó algo a Carlos Alejandro? Y me dice, no le ha pasado nada, pero se lo llevaron para el SECO.
Back in the US, the Trump administration argued that the men had no right to challenge their deportation once flown out of the country, as if they had no say in the matter. But a federal judge disagreed. In June, he ruled that the migrants must be allowed to file legal challenges, even from abroad. For families like Mirelis Cacique, whose son Francisco was also held at CICOT, the back and forth between governments means little. Cacique believes her son and the other men were used for political leverage.
Y si él no abusó de ello, y se comportó, y se ajustó a ese país, no cometió ningún delito, ¿por qué le van a violar sus derechos?
But now that the men are back, the mothers say they won't stop pushing, not just for their sons, but for the many others that are still living with the consequences of a months-long detention that they say never should have happened. For a full scope on this story, head over to the latinonewsletter.org. My name is Juan Diego Ramirez. Like and follow, as I'll give you the latest.